Hello. It's morning. I survived the night, but oh, wow. After we got off the plane and we started driving back to my place, we passed right by the University Village, which is this little shopping center. We're driving along, and all of a sudden this guy starts pulling out right in front of us. And the person who was driving, you know, he's a professor for video gaming and whatnot, and he sat there, instantaneously just took the car, slammed the e-brake, turned it sideways, and just like drifted around him, and then realigned the car and went straight back like it was nothing. And I was like, how the hell? And he was half asleep. And he's like, gamer reflexes, yo. Oh, here we go. Ah. You're welcome. Yep, I'm pretty okay. Surprisingly.
Surprisingly what?
Surprisingly, I'm okay. Almost got in a car accident yesterday, plus the double plane ride, the jet lag.
Yeah.
And some reason or another, I'm still okay and healthy for the study, which is interesting.
Okay.
So, can you tell me the number of cases we got now? Of positive for malaria?
I'm not sure.
Ah, it's okay.
I'm really not.
No, it's fine.
I'm thinking.
But I know it's more than the placebo now.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely. Yes, but I'm still one of the healthy ones. Go figure.
It's at least 10.
Yeah.
I think.
That's more than the 4 placebo.
Yeah.
Whee! Yay. So, how many blood samples are we taking today?
I believe just one, but I'm going to
Just
double
one?
check before I poke you.
A choke and a poke. Fun. Only taking one vial? Oh, you guys are slacking. Oh, should just be saying like
There's always tomorrow. And
Oh,
the next day. And the next day.
No, it's fine.
Did you forget what you signed up for?
I've been putting it in the back of my head, you know, putting a pin in it. Oh shoot, I didn't have my legs. I have my legs crossed.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're totally in normal range. So.
What? What is this normal you speak of? I am not a washing machine. I do not have that kind of function.
Yes.
Anyways, another day in the doctor's office, making people smile and laugh, taking their mind off of their dreary work. That's what I do. Anyways, today have to head down to Tacoma. Got to run the trans meeting. Might stop by the tea house for a bit, the Olive Branch. And who knows? Other fun things might happen today, so. Yay, randomness! Anyways, have a good one. Hello! Got Sheena here. And we're here at my favorite little New Orleans style tea place. Or tea room, if you would. And?
So these are our teas. I'm Elaine. Hello. These are the green teas. These are the herbal teas. These are the black teas. Feel free to open them up and smell them. And whichever tea you would like, you take the jar, put them on the end of the dessert counter, and we'll make them up and bring them to you, okay?
And it's very good. So every time we come here, it's always amazing.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
And then Amy always likes getting the dessert afterwards.
Oh, yeah. And we got some new teas in yesterday. Like we have one called Sugar Pie Honey Crunch.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
We have an Indian spicy one. We have an eggnog. We have a banana sundae. We got some new ones in. And we got our chocolate mint bag. So you guys take whichever you would like, ladies, and then set it right there.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Will do.
Okay.
I love this place. And this is in Tacoma. It's a little place called the Olive Branch. So if you ever get a chance, come in. These people are amazing.
Proper.
Clam chowder.
Wasn't it salmon chowder?
Salmon chowder, thank you.
You may notice mine is substantially more empty because unlike them who have self-control, I really don't when it comes to delicious food. It just kind of like it goes in my mouth faster than I realize it goes in my mouth, and then it's gone. And then I sit here feeling sad.
And me, I'm just eating it delightfully and enjoying and savoring every taste. And I'm even doing it with a wooden bamboo spoon, so I have that proper flavor. What are your thoughts on that, Amy, of your chowder? Yeah, you're sure. Spoken like a true Yorkie.
No, New Englander.
New Englander.
Yeah. I'm not a true New Englander, but I often wanted to be. But I just have this is better than what you get in Boston.
Uh-oh. She said that on camera.
On camera, you all heard it. Shots fired. And Boston, no less. Jeez. What's with you, Boston?
Actually, in this place, it's really not that expensive. And we come here a lot, almost every time before we go to one of our trans meetings, which is today. So I might get some footage of that. But yeah, this is the Olive Branch, and it's an amazing find. It's right on the edge of Freight House Square, if you know where that is in Tacoma. Bye-bye. So, I showed this one around Tacoma a bit, showed her a bunch of different places. I picked up some new earrings, oh my god!
They look ridiculously good.
Ridiculous is right.
Well, that's in that particular case, that's why I said it. They are good and ridiculous.
I agree. I have bad taste. So, what do you think about Tacoma out here that I showed you? Okay, fine.
It's kind of scary.
Fine. Scary.
Yeah. Well, that's probably just because I don't know. Basically speaking, a lot of the people here that I'm looking at, if I were in a different environment, would be the sort that I would not want to be on the same sidewalk at night with.
But yet you hang around me. I used to be one of the ones that walk around on the sidewalk, and you know, I have a history.
Right. I mean, yeah, but
Is this your wallet? No.
fair.
But honestly,
Basically, I'm saying it may or may not be bad.
that's what trying.
It's just too high level for me. I am a low level encounter and cannot handle Tacoma.
Oh, it's okay. All things in time, right? Well,
Hi. Oh,
hello,
how
hello.
you guys doing? So beautiful.
Well, thank you.
What are you guys doing?
We're about to go head to the trans meeting right down the road.
Awesome. Awesome. So you guys are all trans?
We don't use that word.
Oh, I'm sorry, and I don't mean any disrespect. Wow. Fantastic. Fantastic. Love you.
We got this kid talking about me.
Hey, this is Cindy. Cindy is awesome.
Yes.
She is my superior at the moment. Not in combat, but for the Gender Alliance of the South Side. I'm the only vice president and event coordinator and, you know, all around fun person. This does all.
We know.
She does all the serious work. She took my job. And I'm glad she did, because she does it a lot better than I do. I will admit that. No, you do amazing for upkeeping this. And I really appreciate a lot of the work and effort that you put forth here. So, tell a bit about yourself, Cindy.
Well, I am the chairwoman of Gender Alliance of the South Sound, and in my spare time, I help do the day-to-day operations of Gender Alliance of the South Sound, and I have my own website called Game Show Garbage, where I deal with all the worst in game shows.
Oh God, that's what that was. Okay.
Yeah.
And I also am a blogger for a website called Earning Your Marks, where I write about wrestling.
Hey, everybody has to have their hobbies.
Yes. At least mine are above the law.
Hey. Above or below, at least the line is still there and I haven't broken it yet.
As far as we know.
What? We still have law enforcement. I haven't gotten rid of it yet.
Yeah, but you still need it to keep your cover.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a coded conversation that has more subtext than it's letting on.
No, we're just joking around because I've lived with her for a while.
This one knows me for quite a time because this one used to date my daughter. Poor Abby.
Hey, I helped out quite a bit.
You did?
Yeah.
Wait. Anyways. Well, I'm getting to the end of another day. We're here at the Harmon. I'm tackling this monster of a nacho pile. Sheena's tackling, well, whatever it was there. She was hungry. And Amy's slowly eating some more soup and a sandwich. I am always hungry.
Congratulations, baby. You're one of us.
Yeah, we're here at the Harmon with the rest of the trans girls, but I can't really put them too much on film because, reasons, privacy. But I can abuse Sheena all I want. Anyways, after this, we're heading home to wake up tomorrow again.
That's usually what you do
Bye
tomorrow.
bye.
It's bad if you don't wake up tomorrow.
Yeah, then you got a problem.
Yeah, then we got a problem, eh? Anyways. Hello, everyone. It's me again, Lonness, and I'd like to introduce Laura here.
Hey, everyone.
She's actually someone that has helped me a long time ago when I just got here to Seattle and was told to come here to the Rainbow Center.
We're in Tacoma.
In Tacoma, yes. It's going to get to that. And I want her to talk a little bit about what the Rainbow Center is and how it helped people like me and how it helps the community.
Sure. So the Rainbow Center is the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, equestrian, and allied community and resource center for Greater Pierce County, which serves Tacoma, Puyallup, many other cities in the area. And we also serve folks in South King County, we serve folks in Thurston County, Kitsap County, and several other counties surrounding us, and also receive calls nationwide at different times. We are a community center space, so people can come in and hang out. We've got Wi-Fi, we've got TV, we've got library that people can check books out from. We've also just got a really comfy and cozy hangout space for people to enjoy themselves. We've got coffee and cocoa and snacks and all those things that are fun, and a very friendly staff, I hope. And we've been doing a lot of work in the organization. This is actually our 20th anniversary year, which is so cool. We started off in a little tiny space, and kind of a little closet, and we came out of the closet, and we have grown steadily into newer and bigger spaces, into the space we're in now, which is a fantastic space, bright and well lit and laid out very nicely. We have room now for plenty of staff. We currently have 6.5 staff and 1 full-time AmeriCorps, so we've got 8 folks here working at the moment, which is awesome.
Oh, that is nice.
I know, it started off with like volunteers 20 years ago, and now it's really just grown, which is fantastic. We do provide a lot of different services. We're the lead organization for the Tacoma Pride Festival here in Tacoma, which is a week-long Pride Festival that takes place in July.
This is always fun.
It is tons of fun, and many other organizations, including the City of Tacoma, come out and sponsor the event and participate, which is fantastic to have such support from our own city and our city council here. We also are a crime victim service center, so people have been a victim of a crime. We have a lot of resources and information that we're able to help access resources and supplies. We are also a space that does LGBTQ cultural competency training, so we go out in the community and train service providers and educators, anyone who's interested in how to work with the LGBTQ community, as well as like terminology and other important aspects of working with the LGBTQ community, which is super important. We do our own programming here. We have programming in the evenings on Wednesdays that brings in professionals to share information to our community, as well as a lot of other smaller programmings throughout the year. And then every year in November we have our annual fundraising gala, which is super fun. And this year it's our 15th gala, so it's a pretty exciting year to have our 20th anniversary and our 15th gala. So we're looking forward to that in just a couple of weeks, actually. So.
Yep, we're going to get some footage of that, and I'm doing the Vanna White thing. I've been doing it for quite a time for him, and it's been just a very memorable experience, and it's opened up so many doors for what the Rainbow Center has provided. Even in those dark, dreary days when I was walking over here all the way from Federal Way and back.
It was a bit of a long way for you to get here, for sure.
It was, but it was well worth it.
Yep.
Especially seeing as we're waiting for something like this to pop up in Seattle, and nothing has really come to fruition. But here in Tacoma, it's just it's a family that I like one I've never had, and this wonderful woman here, she's found me so many resources even when I was homeless at the time.
Well, thank you. I will say that we are very proud of what the Rainbow Center does, and it's important to us that we are able to provide many resources. I will say that we do provide a lot of connections up with organizations in Seattle, and that's exciting to be able to connect up with a lot of the many great organizations in Seattle that are doing good work too. So.
Oh yeah, we're just trying to be a leader, or at least a good example of what can be accomplished when everybody works together.
Yeah, I think that's super important. It's great that we can all work together and get a little bit further. It's important as we continue to battle hate groups and trying to block protections and take away rights and things like that, that we all need to work together.
Oh yes. I just recently flew in and back from Reno, and I was doing advocacy work for people of diversity and homelessness and some of the problems that these two have, and I created an empathy game that they can play to understand some of the difficulties that are within such sectors. And it was so words can't describe it. It's just so many people said this is something that we need as a way that we can show our department in New York and our department in San Francisco and a few others. And so I look forward to, as soon as we get everything down, I want to share that with the Rainbow Center here. And I want to see what will happen with it.
That's fantastic.
Anyways, I appreciate your time.
Of course, thank you.
And it's just so wonderful that you're here and to help people. So this is the Rainbow Center in Tacoma. Look it up on Google.